Hey, good people. I'm here to do something that I promised you that I'm going to do. I know I'm very tired. Just came from somewhere with my babies. It was a baby's day today. And again, I'm super tempted to just sit down and read this book. It's written in my mother tongue. It's The Life of a Christian. I can't wait to read it through. I'm super tempted to just get the book and just sit and read. But you know what? I promise that I'm going to share with you something after the post that I did yesterday on Instagram and Facebook. Apparently, I'm capable of noting something bad. I don't know. It's because I've done businesses, so many businesses for so many years as I failed until I got it right. I had no one to teach me apart from myself, whom I had to, learn through the mistakes. Start a business, flops, start another one, flops. I mean, back to back until you sit down with your book and a pen and you're like, okay, let me just sit down and see what's up, what am I not doing right? And I think with that, and again, being a mentor of thousands of people out there, I just have this sense of, I can tell you that this is not a good deal, this is a good deal. So I put myself in that situation of, when I was trying to start a business, what did I do wrong that I can see in you trying to do the same thing that I did? I ended up losing so much. So so many messages, you can see right here. I mean, so many of them that I thought I could have been able to reply yesterday at night and in the morning at 5 in the morning after doing my things. I tried to reply to a few, but still I couldn't reply enough to all of you. So I decided, why don't I just do a video and take you through some of the key things that you're supposed to put into consideration before getting yourself a business idea. I want you to know this: the problem is not about the finances. What is hindering you from getting to wherever you want to get in terms of the business world? It's not the finances. I know that is the excuse that most people use. Apparently, the most successful business people are people that started with almost nothing or with even something very little. They worked with the little that they had. Could be $20, could be $50, could be $100. If business was all about money, just know that there are so many people with a lot of savings in their accounts, with a lot of money, but still they cannot figure out how they can be able to multiply the money that they have already saved in their accounts by trying to get a business. They cannot even get the business that they're supposed to do. So that is why I encourage you, if possible, come to our conference, the last conference that is happening on 31st of October. We have few registrations remaining, slots remaining. You can register and come, because again, it will be like a whole 9 hours of me and you just teaching one another, learning and all that.
Take a moment right here, feeling like it's out gear, driving towards the sun with a rose and a gun. Feel the wind in my hair, going nowhere I swear, like an outlaw on the run. Dangerous but it's so fun, running, no. Hold on, don't let go.
There's a person who is trying to start a specific business because they saw someone else doing it, and they feel as if that person is doing so well in that thing, so they feel they need to just start the same thing, do the same thing, so that they can copy that person that they saw, and on the way they get frustrated. Some people will start a business because they are in their rock bottom. You were just fired, you don't have any job, you have your very small amount of savings, and now you want to start a business in that situation of distress because you believe that is the only way out. Most instances, anyone that starts a business when they are in such a situation end up losing it. Yeah, because for you to be able to successfully come up with a good idea, you really need to be mentally sound. Even in distress, it's not always the best time for you to start a business. Sometimes you better even put aside that money. Just take some time until you're set mentally to be able to start a business. I'm speaking to you that you are in the corporate, you're earning a 6 figures and all that. Don't wait until the day that you are in your bottom. That is when you want to start a business. You can start a business even when you are in the corporate. You can be able to do it. Gone are the days where you'd start a business and worry that, oh, I am going to lose everything. You might not be able to, or you won't lose, because I believe you're going to invest on good systems at your shop, and you're going to be hands-on when it comes to most of the things. So don't wait until then for you to start a business. Start it now. So there's so many wrong reasons that people will start businesses for. I remember there's one of my students that told me one time, I want to start this business because I can't wait for it to catch up, because I just want to divorce my husband once this business catches up. I can't wait for this business to just hold the waters, then I run away. And I remember telling her, your business won't catch up and your business won't do well. If that is the reason why you're starting your business, trust me, at 99%, your business is not going to go anywhere, because you're starting it because of all the wrong reasons. So let's agree that for you to be able to successfully do a business, number one, you're not supposed to worry about the finances, because you can be able to work with the little that you have. I believe you can be able to save enough of that, or even $200 and above for you to be able to start a business. The other thing is you're supposed to be very mentally stable. Again, when you're being pushed by a specific problem for you to start a business, once you've set up that business, you start taking away from that business to be able to fund your problem. So no matter how good your business idea was, no matter how well you had started, because you started it because of a very specific problem, you take everything away from the business. You don't allow the business to grow, because there's a season where you just allow the business to grow. You pump back to the business, until it can be able to pay you. So when you start a business because of a specific problem, or to solve a specific problem, whatever is going to fall on that business is that it is going to go bankrupt, no matter how well it's doing. So we agree that you're going to do so well in your business because you're going to start right now, when you have not so much that is bothering you, but you have the desire to become a business person. Now the next point is, don't start a specific business because you've always envisioned yourself or imagined yourself doing that specific type of business, not being prompted by any of the points that I'm going to share with you, but just, I love selling wigs. I can't wait to see myself in my small shop because, I love selling wigs. I love cosmetics. I can't wait to see myself in a cosmetic shop selling those things. No, that is not business that you're doing. You're just gratifying your ego of, you just want to see yourself doing that thing. And in most instances, if you start a business because you want to gratify that feeling of seeing yourself doing that thing, it ends up not being a successful business. So I'm expecting that any business idea that you're going to settle for will be as a result or will be derived from this background or these principles, so that you can successfully do business. And principle number one is demand. Whatever you want to import from China and start selling on Amazon, is it that the demand is high of that specific item? Is it that you want to introduce a new gadget better than whatever it is existing? You could be trying to introduce to us a better nail cutter than the ones that we're used to. You could be trying to introduce to us a better tripod than whatever we are used to. So with no benefit of doubt, that is going to excel because you're trying to upgrade us from one thing to another better thing. How is the demand of that specific item? If you are trying to import the same thing that others have been doing, why are you doing it? Is it that the demand is high? Why do you want to sell to us shoes, the sneakers? Is it that the sneakers business, I mean, there is no enough sneakers in the market? Why do you want to import for us to sell to us the laptops? Is it that we don't have enough laptop shops in your area? Please always ask yourself, why do I want to sell? If you omit this question, I'm sure you'll have been motivated to start or to stick to that thing that you want to start because you saw someone else doing it, trying to copy someone, which will be definitely a loss on your side. Another key thing is what problem is this thing solving in the market? Why do I want to start selling medical equipments? How are the people that have been selling medical equipments doing it? Is there a deficit that you're supposed to take advantage of in terms of maybe the prices of the items? And do you feel as if there are doctors that are left behind that cannot be able to start hospitals because of the prices given by the local sellers? Is it something that you want to take advantage of? Please ask yourself that question. Anything that is coming in terms of problem solving, in terms of the services and even the products, because you can sell services and also you can sell products, it's going to peak. It is going to peak. So it's going to peak. So I'm expecting you after this, if your goal was to start a baby shop, that is one of the businesses that everyone, almost, I don't know how many people have written on that comment section that they want to start baby shops. Please ask yourself, what problem are you trying to capture and to solve with setting up a baby shop? Ask yourself, you yourself, how many times have you walked into a baby shop to shop clothes for your child or your niece or your nephew? So what makes you think that what makes you think once you start a baby shop, so many people will come to buy from you? Oh, please ask yourself that question. Another key thing that you're supposed to note is the availability of the commodity in the market. It's really going to affect your business. The more saturated an item is, the worse it becomes. The lesser that you're supposed to consider it as a business that you're supposed to do, if I may put it like that. I mean, just don't do something because you saw someone, you've seen everyone else doing it. Use e-commerce platforms like Alibaba, use Amazon, use Jumia, or eBay, all these e-commerce platforms to get a motivation to start a specific thing. It does not necessarily have to be like it's being sold in your area or in your country. You can't be the trendsetter. I always say, once you become an importer, you become the trendsetter. You can be the trendsetter. You can be the person who is introducing this thing in your market. So use e-commerce, international e-commerce platforms. There are so many to just get your motivation in there of anything that you can be able to import and sell. And again, it doesn't have to be necessarily something that you've seen other people doing. What you're not supposed to use as a motivational factor to start your business is your very own socioeconomic status. I mean, there are so many people that are limited to thinking beyond and above just because of the situations that they are in. I've had people telling me that, hey Ray, me want to import something that people can afford. The economy right now is not doing well. I want something that is going for $1, $2. So this is what you're supposed to know in the current world. Just because you don't feel as if the economy is favoring you, just know that it is favoring other people out there. Don't be limited to, I can only go beyond the stage that I'm in my socioeconomic status. Just because you're not a millionaire doesn't mean that you cannot sell to millionaires, or you cannot settle for a business that is targeting the millionaires. One thing that I would also want to remind you is that as you think of starting that business, please check on your finances. Let it be money that you've worked for. I always say that all the time. We have the key principles of the kingdom and the universe, the kingdom of heaven and the universe. It doesn't matter whom you believe in. And it says it can only be multiplied if you have worked for it. Even the Bible speaks highly about that. Let the money that you're going to start your business be money that you've worked for. Let it be very clean money. Let me put it like that. There are so many people that are going to get all the 4 points clear. They're going to settle for the best business. They're going to settle for that thing that is in high demand and all that. But they mess it up by the finances and the foundation that they lay for their business. I've never seen in my entire life a person who started a business with dirty money and that business was established. Even as you start with clean money, maintain the clean works. That's all that I have for you today. I hope you're going to put it into practice. See you very soon, and that is on 31st of October. Make your registrations and see you soon. See you soon. Bye bye.
Take a moment right here, feeling like it's out gear, driving towards the sun with a rose and a gun. Feel the wind in my hair, going nowhere I swear.